What's up, YouTube, and welcome to Hanging with Hillbilly. This is another Hillbilly Haunts. This is I got this one from Bizarre Bub. So check out Bizarre Bub over here on YouTube. You can see the video without my commentary. But you're here to hang with Hillbilly, so we're gonna talk about it. Let's try to debunk this or give our thoughts on whether we believe it or not. You let me know in the comments what you think. If you enjoy this video, please smash that thumbs up button. It's free to do and it helps the channel out a lot. I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's do it. This is a scary compilation, I guess. It's going to be a few little videos here, so let's go. That didn't work yet. Not what I'm trying to do.
A couple is inside their kitchen when something pretty terrifying is caught on camera. The following video comes from Crystal and Damien, who both live happily in the house of their dreams. They had bought their home a few months ago before recently becoming engaged. To the couple, this house has become an important part of their relationship, as without it, their bond wouldn't be as strong.
Okay.
Although happy to be the property owners of this new house, there's something about this place that spooks them just a bit. Sometimes, things would happen that neither Damien nor Crystal could explain. For this reason, they've set up cameras throughout their house to capture video evidence of the strange occurrences. In return, they would have solid proof that what they're experiencing isn't just in their heads, but in fact, something real. It goes without saying, but what they've captured has left them deeply unsettled. On August 6th of 2022, a security camera inside their hallway captures this. It's worth noting that it was past midnight when this happened. Take a look.
I see dust particles or orbs, however you want to look at that. 1 and 2 crossing the screen there. All right. Avon calling. I just showed my age. Ooh. Somebody order a pizza. There was another one of those orb things, and another one. Again, I think that's dust, but so fortunately that wasn't me walking down that hallway, getting up out of bed, or you'd probably see me in my underwear. Too much information, right? We'll move on from that. It's rhythmic, boom, 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 and then almost evenly spaced on between the knocks, boom, 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 and spaced, boom. Interesting. He's looking at the top glass of the door. It looked like, see if he can see anyone out there. Grabs a ball bat. I own pew pews just for that same thing. Same reason. A little more effective. The pew pew. Pew pew. Alright, so he didn't find anything. Could there be like a ding dong ditch? Somebody knocking on the door, scare him, run.
Although not really sure what to make of this, except that it might have been someone pranking them or some crazy person banging on their door late at night, it's the following video that scares them the most. The couple is inside the kitchen when this is captured.
I don't want to keep hanging out with your friends if that's how it's going to make me feel at the end of the day. Like, it feels more like...
They don't mean to do that. They're not like planning on, they don't...
Do you know how it feels to hang out with a group of people?
All right, so let's be honest, folks. That is truly terrifying. It's scary. Anytime your woman has a problem with your friends and is complaining to you about it or arguing with you about it, that can get scary. So I agree with him. This is terrifying. Moving on.
And they don't even want you there.
They do want you there.
They
want you there. They like you a lot. No, they don't.
That's the only reason.
They like me. They're my friends. But but they like you a lot.
They're acting fucking rude to me.
They're not.
Alpha male.
They're not trying. That's just how they.
Oh snap! Ooh. What was that? Something flew down in front of the camera, smashed on the ground. Wait. So I didn't see him move as if he were pulling a string or pulling something that would pull the dishes out like that. Let's back it up and take a look again. We can back it up to the first incident, right? We see the first item.
They're not trying. That's just how they.
Okay. So there was a dish that flew off this far end. No one moved to pull anything that I could tell. That's creepy enough. Watch, he doesn't really... Uh-huh. What do you guys think about that? I think it's creepy. It looked really authentic to me. And he looked genuinely scared of what was flying at him.
Just as the argument was getting intense, a plate from one of the cabinets falls on its own. Following that, another plate falls by itself, but not before being flung toward Damien. It's almost as though whatever had chucked it had done so to end the argument between the two.
Yeah, so I mean, I've heard that, right? Is that entities, if they exist, tend to feed off of negative, or can feed off of negative energy, and may have been trying to either retaliate against him for arguing with her, or wanted to stop the argument from happening by making a disturbance. That's pretty creepy.
But as if that wasn't creepy enough, this next video is by far the creepiest. It's late at night and Crystal's alone at home. We can see her scrolling through her phone when out of nowhere, this happens.
Checking her TikTok. Okay. Well, girl appeared to be pretty terrified.
Perhaps thinking that Damien had come home from work early, she waits for him to appear. But seconds pass, and no one is seen. Damien isn't there. Understandably, Crystal was shaken up.
Yeah.
But it seems that this incident wasn't as scary to Crystal as the most recent occurrence. It's not known what exactly happened, but it's evident that whatever had just occurred has left the couple no choice but to leave their house. In a recent video, Damien explains the situation.
She is audibly shaking. You can tell she's upset.
So we're
clearly
just outside because it's getting weird in there, and we don't feel safe being in there anymore. So we're just gonna go to an Airbnb for the night, and just for the night.
Yeah, she just don't want to leave home. I get it. I wouldn't want to either.
What to do?
The activity has become so intense that they can no longer live happily inside their house. Sadly, they have no choice but to leave behind their dream home in the hopes that things would settle down. Feeling hopeless, they book an Airbnb and spend the night there. However, the following night, they decide to return home and try something that would hopefully solve their problem. According to them, by doing a seance, they can reach out to the supposed spirit that is haunting their house and ask it to leave.
No. Wait a minute. So, does this sound like a great idea to you guys? It sounds like a horrible idea to me. Horrible idea. I mean, if I have an entity of some sort in my home that I want to leave, a seance would be the last way I'm going to go about it. I mean, I would try burning some sage. I would hit the phone, the phone book. They don't know how to make those anymore. I hit the internet and find out if there's a local paranormal investigator or someone who can rid my house of this. I would read a book on it, on removing an entity or a ghost or an unwanted ghost. The seance would be the last resort. that would be the last thing I believe I would try. Not the first thing. But anyway, let's move on with it. But yeah, good idea, folks.
They do just that and record the entire process of the seance. Little did they know, this would be a bad idea. This is their video.
You got incense and everything.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Good? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
She already looks creeped out before they even get started. I imagine you would be, but maybe it was his idea. She's thinking this is probably a terrible idea.
Okay, close your eyes.
In the bathroom? And that looks like shampoo and a shower behind him. Probably would have done this in the kitchen myself. I wouldn't have done it at all. Oh. Guess a bell is part of the process? I don't know. Me and seances haven't really been conducted lately. That was it. Was that the shower door? Let's get out of here.
All of a sudden, the shower door begins to shake on its own. With this, the couple rushes out of the bathroom, understanding that something had gone wrong with the seance. Terrified by the incident, they leave the house and return to the Airbnb.
Right?
To the couple, the safest plan for now is to stay away from home. Given what's happened, this is probably a better idea. But until they come up with another solution, their house remains abandoned. So then, with all that's happened, just what exactly is going on inside their house? Until any updates are given,
That's the
it seems that this
creepiest part.
question will have no
That's
definitive answer. But as always, what's your stance on this? Paranormal or not? You be the judge.
All right, folks, that was number 5. Number 5 on this top 5 list we're watching here. I don't know if it's top 5 or not, but that was video number 5. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Was it, can you debunk parts of it? Can you debunk it all? Do you believe maybe there's some kind of entity in there? Is it a poltergeist? Is it a ghost? Is it a demon? Is it a whatever? I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. I think it was creepy, and I think that it was something that did not really. I think it might have been okay. I don't know. I don't know if it was okay with them being there or not, because they kept doing things like knocking on the front door and then throwing dishes at them. I think it's time to go. I agree with them on that. Maybe time to get on out of there. But I wouldn't have had the seance. Anyway, let's move on to number 4.
An urban explorer named Chris Hill returns to an abandoned warehouse
Hi,
and
Chris.
encounters something far more terrifying than the last time he came there. Previously, Chris had found a place
Chris, a
that is
big
believed
boy.
to be extremely haunted. It wasn't until looking back at the footage that he took during this exploration
feller.
that Chris realized he wasn't alone. Someone or something had been watching him throughout the entire night. Whatever this was, Chris can't help but feel that the supposed supernatural entity is the reason why he felt as though someone had
Now,
touched
that
him.
looked like something. That
Not
was
sure what to make of it
strange.
and disturbed by what the camera had caught, he made it clear that he'd never come back to this place. But it seems that Chris has had a change of mind, as his most recent video shows him returning to the site.
I'm back. And this is probably a very bad idea.
Yeah, all right.
Now, whether or not viewers have convinced him to return is unknown, but if one thing is certain, it's that Chris does not want to be here. He takes the same path he took last time when exploring this place, and just like before, when he gets to a creepy corridor beneath the building, things start to get a little strange.
It's still really cold in here. Look, you can see my breath now. Look. Like, that's how you know I'm not lying. But look, I'll do it out here.
He could be breathing away right there, so I don't know about
You don't see my breath.
Yeah, I mean,
But as soon as you come in here, oh my God, it's freezing. As soon as you come in here,
I'd have had to see your face when you did it there, Chris. Leave
I don't know if the camera can see that. I hope so. But that's crazy.
The change in temperature upon entering the corridor is no doubt strange, but it's the following incident that's by far the strangest. When Chris arrives at the site where he felt as though someone had touched him, he's immediately overcome by a feeling of dread. Now, you don't have to look closely to notice a blue light in the distance. This is where Chris had set up the infrared cameras, which is the same spot where he set them up last time. Near the cameras, however, there's a small staircase that leads to a space below that Chris hadn't fully explored. He proceeds to check out the space and captures this.
It's a weird noise in this room.
ooh, did y'all hear that? Sounded like whispering.
That's creepy.
I heard whispers. That was creepy. Had me looking behind myself. I don't know what's going on.
It's a weird noise in this room.
Yep. What I thought.
If you listen closely, you can hear what sounds like someone whispering in a deep, monotone voice. Viewers agree that this alone would have made Chris run for the hills had he listened to the audio right then and there. But it's the following incident that did just that. As he heads back upstairs and arrives at the creepy corridor, things take a terrifying turn. This is what was captured.
Really creepy in here. As I walk, it sounds like people are talking. I don't know if that's just the sound of my feet echoing or what.
That would make me stop. Yeah.
It's really creepy.
Listen. You think it's your feet, stop.
Bones are still there. It's nasty. What the hell is that? Oh. Something's up there.
Ooh.
I know y'all heard that.
Trying to watch both screens both at the same time. Oh, okay. Now they're pointing. Oh!
That scared the out of me.
Oh, wow. That was creepy. Oh, you're good. They're gonna replay it. Watch this on the lower screen. Oh, they're blowing it up. Good, good, good. Oh! I mean, that looks like a person. That looks like a person.
That scared the out of me.
Yeah, you should have seen what was on the camera.
Immediately after Chris hears a noise coming from above, a piece of debris from upstairs hits the ground, sending him running out of the corridor in a panic frenzy. He arrives back upstairs, unaware that during this time, the infrared camera from below had caught footage of a ghostly figure
Wow.
walking about
I
before
mean, that's
suddenly
pretty
disappearing.
good footage right there. If
What's even more
as
strange
not
is that the figure
documented,
appears
that
only
was
seconds later
creepy.
after the piece of debris had mysteriously fallen on its own. Feeling beyond scared, Chris looks around to find the piece of debris that fell.
This big ass box just fell on this grate. Maybe it fell from up there. Oh my God, my heart's racing.
Huh.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put the IR camera up here while I explore.
Yeah, that was a pretty good apparition.
That'd be a good
Is that
idea.
what it's called, apparition? That was pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I got the IR camera set up at the top floor.
By setting up the infrared cameras on the top floor, Chris hopes to capture footage of who or whatever it might have been that dropped the box. He sets up the IR cameras from below and continues to explore the place, specifically downstairs. But when Chris returns to where the IR cameras have been set up, this is captured.
Oh shit! Oh, wait a minute. You can't fake that. I mean, you can't fake that. That dude is 240 pounds plus, maybe. That's a big dude, as I said earlier. And that pulled him off there with like force. I'm gonna wait and see if they replay it before I back it up again. But holy crap! I was knocked out for about 10 minutes, so I increased, which is spelled increased wrong, but the speed of this part. All right. I'm not the spelling police. I guess I should have kept my mouth shut then, huh? I may have to back it up, but I imagine they would show that again. Hopefully they zoom in or something. That was bad. I mean, it pulled him off with such force. I'd like to go to this place. I mean, I would. Obviously, I wouldn't go alone.
What the just happened?
So at least I can get medical attention if something were to happen. But I'd like to go to this place. Wish I knew where it was.
In a swift motion,
Oh,
Chris
here
is
we go.
yanked by an unseen
Oh,
force,
yeah, I mean, that
sending
right
him
there, you
straight to the
can't fake
ground
that.
and knocking
You
him out upon
cannot fake
impact.
that.
Minutes pass when he suddenly wakes up to find that he's been unconscious for a while. Realizing what just happened,
Dang.
he grabs his things and immediately leaves the place. With all that's happened, as well as the previous incident from last time, viewers no doubt believe that something sinister dwells in this place.
Facts.
Whether malicious or not, the question is
that is.
begged.
E.T.
Did Chris capture evidence of a paranormal happening? Or is there something else that could explain
Oh.
this?
That's.
Although
I mean,
it's
that
hard to be sure
blows
what
me away.
occurred, one thing is certain. Chris is definitely never coming back to this place again.
I mean, I'll go with you, Chris. All right, what did y'all think about number 4? That was, to me, that was some pretty damn good evidence. Captured. Look, I was talking about maybe you could use CGI, or you could do some editing to make the apparition seem to appear there. Still possible, but jerking him off of his, a seating position like that with such force that his feet are literally up in the air when it's throwing him back. I don't know. I don't know how you do that. That's a big dude. I don't know how you do that. But let's go ahead and move on to number 3. Let me know what you think about number 4 in the comments below. Chris and his adventures there.
This next video comes from a hospital in Argentina where a security guard had been doing the night shift when out of nowhere, something pretty strange was caught on camera. The hospital in question is known as the Finochetto Sanatorium, which is located in the city of Buenos Aires. Not much is known about this hospital, except that it might be haunted. This notion had just become popular.
I think all hospitals are haunted. Look, a lot of people pass in hospitals. A lot of people pass under circumstances in which they're not happy about. I mean, nobody's happy to pass, but well, most people aren't. But I mean, some pass because of malpractice and other things that go on in hospitals sometimes. And I believe that every single one of them can be haunted to an extent. I don't know. You ever walk down the halls of a hospital at night? It's creepy to walk down because they always got the lights kind of dim anyway. Yeah. Anyway, nurses, doctors out there, let me know in the comments what you know about hospital hauntings. Let's go.
Popular recently when surveillance footage from inside the hospital captured this. At around 3 in the morning, a security guard is filling out some paperwork when he looks across at the entrance and sees an old woman walking through the automatic doors.
Okay.
He promptly gets up and receives the old lady. According to the guard, this is exactly what happened that morning. In and met with him. No one else is seen except the guard. Strangely though, we can see the doors opening as though someone had walked in.
That's what I said.
Further adding to the strangeness, the guard is seen conversing with someone, but they don't appear to be there or anywhere in sight. The video on its own is creepy, but it's the story that makes it creepier. It's the following detail though that makes it a whole lot spooky. According to the guard, after attending the old lady and offering her a wheelchair because of how frail she looked, she made her way to the elevator. She then told the guard she was going to the 9th floor to look for the ID and belongings of a patient who had passed away the day before. She proceeds to enter the elevator and is never seen again. As it turns out though, the name of the woman, which the guard had written down on his clipboard, was in fact a patient of the hospital who had passed away the day before. Because of this, viewers believe that the ghost of the old lady had come to collect her things. Real or not, it's a good story.
Oh, it is a good story.
Yet, it seems that no further information is available on this video, making this whole incident a total mystery.
I don't care. It's still a spooky story. I mean, he could have been playing a prank. So that was number 3. He could have been playing some kind of prank or, pranking other security folks that are going to be looking back at the video. So they could have been made up, but any way you go about it, creepy, creepy, creepy story. Had the hair standing up on my arm. Yeah, let me know what you think about number 3, the hospital there in the comments below. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying yourself. Helps a small channel like this, doesn't cost you a dime to do so, and we appreciate you right here on Hanging with Hillbilly. Number 2, here we go.
The following video comes from Troy Legault, who lives happily with his family and 3 dogs inside a house that was only built 10 years ago.
Okay.
Given the age of this house, Troy doesn't think that it's old enough to be haunted. However, it seems that Troy has been proven wrong in regards to this notion, as it was just recently that something very unusual was captured. Prior to this video, there have been other weird happenings in his home. From things moving on their own, to lights turning on by themselves, none compare to the following footage. On November 6th of 2022, at around 8:30 in the morning, this was captured.
Turn the lights on.
When we say your balance your way, that's exactly what we mean.
Oh, knocking. Oh, you see the little car on the door move? Now the door is moving itself. All right. What is that sound? Huh. Okay. I mean, so that can be done. That can be staged pretty easily. By having someone turn on the lights and someone being down in the, is that a basement area maybe? Hey, oh well. Now, if somebody got behind it, was there and turned the knob and pushed the door open, I don't think it would have paused like that and then further opened. I don't know. I mean, oh, and then it shut back and I didn't see anyone there to touch the doorknob.
Although not much info
So-
is given on this clip, it's still pretty weird. All that is known is that no one was home when this happened. As with most viewers, Troy can't seem to explain this. But of course, what are your thoughts on this?
I mean, there's a couple of things
Ghost
there.
or something else?
See, the fact that it opened partway.
If you
and
caught
then
something
opened a little
creepy on
further, you
camera,
didn't see anybody,
or if there's any ghost videos,
unless someone was sitting behind the door, like way up against the wall, be a little person, someone that could skinny, thin, be able to press up against the wall there so you couldn't see him on camera. I don't know. That one was a little less believable than the previous ones. Let me know what you think about number 2 on the list, and we'll go ahead and get to this last one here. But first, let's see what got going.
you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444
Yeah, y'all send them over
at
there,
gmail.com.
and then I'll react to them after
That
he puts
being
them out.
said,
How about that?
let's get back to the video. This last video comes from Anna Tan, who's the mother of a baby girl named Evelyn. It was only a few months ago that Anna's brother passed away. His passing has been very painful for Anna, considering how close he was to her and her daughter. Although tragic, Anna takes comfort in the thought that he still lives on in the afterlife and continues to watch over Evelyn and the rest of her family. One day, Anna and her daughter are in the kitchen when something very strange happens. Anna takes out her phone and begins to record. This is what was captured.
So this was 2 months after my brother passed away, and she still talks to him or about him every day. Now, I have heard that the very young like that, have not yet been, spoiled by the ways of the world and what they've learned and this and that, and they're more perceptive and open to seeing things that we as adults tend not to see anymore. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Maybe she is talking to him.
Who are you talking to?
She say uncle?
Who
That's
are
what
you
it sounds
talking
like.
to?
It sounds like she's saying uncle. That's crazy. Uncle?
Who are you talking to? Evelyn. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
It appears as though Evelyn is talking to someone. Anna is convinced that her baby daughter had been in contact with her deceased uncle.
I think so too.
This notion becomes even more believable considering that a male voice is heard early in the video.
Is he saying uncle?
Who are you talking?
If you listen closely, the word uncle can be heard.
Yeah.
For this reason, including
Got
the
chills
fact that her
again.
daughter kept on repeating uncle over and over,
Who are you talking
What I
to?
thought.
Anna believes that her brother was present during this recording.
I believe it too.
Like with
Anna.
most videos though, I'll let you decide whether or not that's the case.
I believe this one, guys.
All in all, although strange, this video is pretty wholesome.
Agreed.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
Yeah, all right. Well, so in the comments below, let me know what you thought about video 1 here. This was number 1 in the listing. Uncle. This has been fun. I mean, that was some good videos. Number 2, inside the house with the light coming on the door again. I think that one can be explained. I think that there's a little tomfoolery going on there. Not sure, but I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. Let me know what you think in the comments about these videos. I do appreciate you hanging with me today here on Hanging with Hillbilly. I am Hillbilly Stomp. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. It's free and it helps the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. What are you waiting for? If you like music, video reactions, I do those here on the channel. You'll find them around there somewhere. But at any rate, thanks for hanging out, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.